Hey guys, subscribe for daily content. And if you're shopping for gear, make sure you check out the description for the newest items at some of the very best online retailers. There's also links for some of the items that I personally recommend. Thanks!
What's going on, YouTube? Metal Complex here, and today I've got another short little unboxing video to share with you guys. A brand new knife from Kershaw. I'm trying to time this video for the day that it actually comes out. So I will link this down in the description, and you should be able to pick it up. It does help my channel when you use those links, but that's entirely up to you. Thanks so much to Kershaw for sending this in. Kai USA. So this is the new, I haven't opened this yet. Haven't opened it. It's the new launch 121. I'm thinking Rex 121. Launch 21. These launch series knives are hit or miss. They're all good, but as far as the design, the build quality and functionality is always good. But as far as the designs go, they're very hit or miss for me. So, got my fingers crossed that we have something really interesting. I did not look anything up on their website or anything like that. Oh, it's a larger... What? This... So for a second I thought this is a launch 16, but it's subtly different. And is it larger? Maybe 7106. So this is of course made in the USA. So not a rubber insert, but a G10 insert that is textured. We have that same style. Definitely modeled or influenced by the Launch 16 design, which is my favorite of the Launch series knives, and actually one of my favorite Kershaw knives. In my opinion, the best USA automatic knife for the money on the market. So maybe we have a unintentional contender with that guy. Pocket clip right on the texturing of the knife though. Like, that's kind of a bummer. Hold on, just real quick, in and out. It's not that bad. It'll fray your pockets up, but it's not nearly as bad as I thought it would be. Okay, let's get the blade out. Okay, we have a nice classic, straightforward clip point style blade. So I think what they decided to do here, this is really nice. Hold on, what's the blade steel? CPM M4. I think what we've got here is the, the like with the Launch 16, which I believe is a Tanto. Everybody was like, "Oh my gosh, like do non-serrated." So they did non-serrated, and then me and a bunch of other people said do a non-Tanto blade, which I don't. Did they do that? I'm not sure. I think this is essentially the 16 with the drop point blade. So this is essentially at this point now what we have is that perceived perfection. This is very, very good. I actually really like this sort of smoky gray or black or whatever we want to call it. They probably don't call it DLC. But whatever the coating is fine. I love that in contrast with this bronze and the black G10. This is this is definitely a love note. That's what they did here. I'm liking this more every second now that I'm realizing. Oh boy, we got to compare it to the 16. Okay, sorry, I had to cut the video and find it. So here is the 16. Oh, that's exactly what this is. And it is a little bit bigger. So oh my gosh, okay, yes. So the handle, no wait, is the handle identical? Yes. It is identical outside of the material for the inlay. So that's what this is. Instead of doing a 16 with a a drop point blade, they've essentially made it into a new model and put a different inlay in it. That's very, very cool. So I actually love this setup. I'm keeping this one. This color combo actually works super duper well. I love this dark bronze anodizing on the aluminum. As much as I love this knife, the only thing that really has bothered me is just the Tanto blade. There's nothing wrong with it, but day to day I would prefer a continuous edge. It would be easier for me to sharpen. I know that many of you are much better when it comes to sharpening and don't have a problem with a Tanto blade, and maybe you prefer a Tanto blade for some utilitarian reason, right? Whatever. Me personally, I like the drop point. That just works a lot better for me. So this is super cool. If they price it the same way as this guy, I mean, I think you can still get the basic version of the Launch 16 for like $150, and then there's some fancier versions for a little bit more. If they price this knife the same way, this will be my favorite. This will be my favorite, one of my favorite Kershaw knives, and it'll be my favorite of the Launch series. This is so cool. And of course, mounting position over here for lefties, so that left-handed people can, instead of using your thumb, you kind of have to use your index finger. Is the button more recessed? No. That is an extremely recessed button, so zero chance of it going off in your pocket unless you have something in your pocket that is specifically located between the button and your leg, and you push incredibly hard. You have to apply intentional pressure. But anyways, yeah, this is, by the way, if you're new to my channel, this is a switchblade, a legally defined switchblade, automatic knife. So it even says on the box, automatic knives regulated by various laws. Please read the product information contained in this box before using your automatic knife. Meaning, be careful about where you carry it. Make sure that you know your local laws and whether or not you are allowed to carry. In some states, it is legal to own, but not to carry. In some states, it is legal to own and carry, but it is limited. The blade length is limited to a certain length. So make sure you know your local laws. If you live in Kansas, like me, you're good. You can carry it. There's a number of other states that are like that as well, and I'm sure they'll sound off down in the comments section, so you might be able to learn a little bit more down there as well. But yeah, this is incredibly cool. I'm a huge fan of this. Power feels the same to me. Maybe slightly more with this guy. Maybe I just need to loosen the pivot up on this guy a little bit. No, it's in my head. They're the same. Yeah, that's a super cool color combo. Okay, so it's the exact same overall length, and then I'll go ahead and weigh it for you guys so that we know. Overall length of the Launch 16 is 8 1/4. Blade length is 3 1/2. Cutting edge is about 3.3, 3.35, something like that. And then your weight, so almost exactly the same overall length as like an XM18, PM2, Ritter Hogue, stuff like that. 4.1 ounces is about what I expect. Is the old guy the same? I bet it's a little more. I bet that blade weighs a little, no, it weighs exactly the same. What do we got? What's rattling? Why you rattle? Huh? Does it stand off? I mean, to screw that back in maybe? That's fine. I don't know why, but I have to fix this. I'm almost certain it's that screw back there that's holding in the is it maybe the stop pin? Let's just find out real quick. Could be the stop pin itself. If there's another stop, like where it's supposed to be held in, let's just find out real quick. That's not the stop pin, it's just a standoff right here. So what's making that noise? That's weird, I never noticed that. Oh yeah, I can feel it rolling. It's the stop pin itself. Interesting. Okay. Yeah, there's a little gap there. That's weird. Is it like that on this guy? It is not. I have never noticed that about this knife. Little bitty gap right there on the stop pin. Okay, well, it's annoying. It doesn't hurt anything, but it is annoying. I suppose it doesn't matter if I haven't noticed it until now. Anyways, that's going to be pretty much it today, guys. Expect a full-length review on this knife a few weeks down the road from now, but first impressions, super duper good. Hope that price tag is reasonable. I'm sure that it is. Awesome work from Kershaw. No surprise, have they released anything bad for the last 2 years? Really, really cool. Love Kershaw. Love that they're winning. As someone who kind of started their journey nearly 20 years ago with Kershaw, it is so cool to see them winning. Like, just absolutely winning in 2025. Awesome stuff. That's going to be it today, guys. Please make sure to follow me on Instagram at metal_complex. If you enjoyed this video, leave a like. If you'd like to check out my other content, I do, of course, have lots of videos of knives that are either expensive or inexpensive that I do or don't like, so check those out. If you enjoy all my content, go ahead and click on that Metal Complex logo right there and subscribe because there's definitely more coming. Thanks again for watching, everybody, and have a great day.